Check details. Okay.
Thank you for boarding. Next is the final stop, No Monkey Park. No Monkey Park.
！Oh my god! You want an egg sandwich? Oh, damn. I wish I could have the card. He saw that bag.
Yeah.
You can't drink the Coke?
He stole somebody's food. Okay.
바보 저기 있어. 바보.
어떻게 뭐 넘겨줘?
미안.
下雪了嘞。 Đó.
They're so cute. Look at the little baby. He's wet, wet.
You did a good one up here.
Yeah, I never. You have to get out.
Also, Mum, have you seen how small they are when they come out of the water? Look at these little ones. Want to come down here? Look at that monkey sitting on that monkey's head.
monkey here. Monkey see, monkey do. That one. That one's got a sore paw. Il se retend tout seul, hein. Il nous regarde. Regarde, ils font ça. Ils font.
I couldn't deal with the microphone.
Oh, this is like this one.
Excuse me.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. That's our next stop. Tokyo. Oh, very nice. My friend, is it possible to call him? Because we need his bag.
Hi. 이미 올래요?
I think he fell out of the tree and it caught him.
And I've been told the person is vomiting, so probably some kind of concussion.
It's a hot ginger.
Hey. Yo.
山上了。
水ます塩焼きでございます。今蒸していますので5分ほどお待ちください。
Well, you can get it. You can get it.
The next stop is Shibuwago-bashi. Shibuwago-bashi.
Sí,